Level Up Podcast back in the building for another great episode. Got some good people in the house. Got some juice in the house, some grown juice in the house too. Yeah, man, we here. Another great day here at the spot. My boy Nick. Yes, sir. And a very talented artist here.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, who are you?
Shoot, what's going on, man? My name is Aaron Page, man. We here with Next Level, man. I got my man B.
Yeah.
Nick. Yeah, we gonna get some cool stuff, man.
Yeah, for sure. I like it.
Yeah, man. My friends call me AP, so if y'all want to go ahead and call me
I got to watch. Okay. I see.
AP,
You like that?
Nah, chill.
Hey, still lit. So,
Yeah.
Tell everybody where you from.
Good. Man, I'm from Connecticut, but I've been out here. We just made 10 years out here, so yeah, my family moved here in 2012.
okay.
Crazy situation, but yeah, I'm originally from Connecticut. I was born in New Haven. Lived in a few different cities in Connecticut, and now I've just been out here. Houston's really like it's home to me too. It's my second home for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, that's where we've been at really. As far as about me, man, I mean, I make music,
Okay.
I make vibes. You know, I wouldn't really classify myself in any type of genre or
Okay.
specific style. I
Okay.
just love music. I love creating. I love meeting creative people. I love talking to people, really getting to know people.
For sure.
So that's really what I'm on, man. I'm just showing love.
Said the vibe.
The vibe.
Yeah,
vibe.
vibes.
A vibe curator.
Yeah.
Facts,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's what you put that in their bio.
Curator.
I gotta put that in my bio.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
That's a vibe
Level Up
curator.
Podcast.
Make sure you tag.
Yeah.
Right, sure.
No, man.
Well, how did you get started in doing music? When did it start?
Music, I've been since I could walk, bro. Nah, I remember specifically like I was in preschool band and it's kind of crazy. Some of the kids were singing "I Believe I Could Fly."
Okay.
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Right. I ain't gonna go
I don't know. If you with Boosie, you say free that man. So I don't know. Like I don't know if you.
I don't know what to say.
What side you on?
But look,
30-piece special.
that's
30
OD.
piece.
OD, man.
I still love the music though.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, it can be hard to separate the artist from the art, but
Is that possible? Do you think that's possible? Though?
separate the artist from the art?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we do it from, I don't know if I can name it, but
You
we do it from Michael Jackson and everything that, I mean, needless to say if anything was proven or not.
I was about to say, so what did Michael Jackson really do?
If he really did, I feel like people would care, especially in today's day and age. But I also feel like it's inevitable. My little nephew was they got Bad on the Despicable Me movie. The song Bad. My little nephew knows the dances. Now he be,
Yeah.
I feel like that Michael Jackson will still be Michael Jackson regardless of that stuff happening. Now, don't get me wrong, that stuff is terrible. Like allegations like that is terrible,
For sure.
and actually being convicted of stuff like that is crazy.
For sure.
But I mean, yeah, I feel like people can. Like I hear people playing R. Kelly all the time still now.
Right.
R. Kelly,
R. Kelly all the way up.
bro. R. Kelly is like R. Kelly is one of the most instrumental pieces of
He
like
crossed over
90s,
so much.
yeah,
Covered so
it's
much.
insane. So I feel like yes, because a lot of songs, even if it's not R. Kelly, from like 90s, 2000s, even up to today,
Yeah.
it's either influenced by him or
Facts.
written by him.
Facts.
So even if it's somebody else singing the song,
It's still our Kelly.
if it's written by R. Kelly, it's still R. Kelly.
Still R.
So you gotta respect that at least,
Yeah.
But yeah.
My bad, I didn't mean to cut y'all.
Nah, you good. That's real. But nah, so yeah, they were singing I Believe I Could Fly in the classroom, and then I started singing it with them because I knew a little bit of it. Like as a kid, you kind of catch on to things that are good and genuinely good music.
For sure.
So I was singing a little bit of it. Then they maybe come to the class and maybe sing the song a little bit. But I didn't really know the words like that. It was like singing like the version like all I wanted was a chicken wing. It's like that. There was something like that. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
But
that's required.
Yeah. So like that. But I sang it and then the kids in the class like took to it. They were like, wow, that's okay. And then my teacher would actually be like, wow, that's pretty good. So since then, I was always interested. And my oldest brother actually where I went to preschool was where my oldest brother, Hota, he went to high school as well. So he would sing in a quartet in high school. And he was also involved in like different things, music, like the choir and like production and stuff like that. But yeah, seeing him and then my second oldest brother, Alex, he was a DJ out in Jersey. He went to Rutgers. Yeah, those guys were involved with music and then I just saw that and like absorbed it, and then like I guess I already had the natural ability,
Right.
so just kind of built off that. But I've always known that I've loved music since I can remember. Like if I could pinpoint a time in my life where I say I like music like for real, is that time in pre-K. But that's small of a situation or time in my life that could have been a spot. But really taking music serious, I would say like beginning of high school when we first moved out here, because I was the type of kid where my mom would keep us out of trouble a lot, right? So I would go to regular school in middle school and some elementary school. I would go to regular school during the day, and then we would go to like a music and arts academy at night, or like on the weekends if we weren't playing sports and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So my mom kept us busy all the time. So I was learning like piano, guitar, like art, dance, theater. So I was taking all those, all that stuff. Yeah, not for real. Like all of those things. I was learning, and at like between ages like 10 to like 14, we were going to those classes right before we moved out here, and then just when we moved out here, I was actually starting to learn music production at that school as well. So when I was learning music production, I was learning how songs are formed, learning how to write a song, how to listen for the bridge, for the chorus, for different instruments and different tones and cadences that are in a song, and how to bring something to life. So when I came out here, I had a very beginner mindset understanding of how to make music. So what I did, my first thing was I needed to get something to make music on. So I was making music on my phone. I would make beats on my phone because I have no money to get my laptop. So I was like, I might as well have, my phone. My mom called me and something I could just get this out on. So I would use like GarageBand on my phone to make my beats and to like record my vocals on or whatever. And really from there, it just kind of kept growing and growing, and I kept getting better and better at that, and then it's just leads you to where we are right now. Hey. But just to fast track it. But yeah, I guess those 2 points in my life, I was like, I really like. I've always known like, end all be all. Like I can do a lot of different things, but being creative and art, that's what I want to do. That's what I am. Like there ain't nothing else. Like I always played basketball, but I knew like. You gotta be a real person with yourself to be like, man, I'm not going to the league. Like that's not for me. Like I love this so much. I'll still go hoop now. I'll give you buckets. But like I'm not going to the league. Like you gotta, you know what I mean? And that's not like giving up on your dream, but just realizing who you are and what your gift is. And for me, it's art, music, and being creative and relating to people, getting people to feel something. So. Yeah, it's a good thing. That's a little bit of it.
So
sure.
Tell them like, how did you get it down packed to where you can record yourself, mix your vocals together, and put it together to where people don't even notice that you did everything on your own?
Yo, so like I was saying, like through when I first came here, I was recording off an iPhone 5. And it was like I was recording off an iPhone 5 and the headset that comes with it. So the AirPods before they were AirPods with the wire on it, before they started finessing everybody. I would go in my mom's closet because that was the closet that had the most soundproof. Not even acoustic, just soundproof. Because when I record, like when you record in a studio, it's different than like recording live. Because when you're recording live, you need acoustics and stuff like that. Right. Or it just depends on what you're recording. But I wanted the most soundproof space that I could actually be in. She had the little walk-in closet when we first moved here and everything. So I would go in her closet, all her clothes would be around. So I would talk and like you wouldn't hear no feedback, no echo, nothing. Yeah. The sound wouldn't bounce off the walls. So I would go in there, record on that, get the cleanest sound I could, and then go back into GarageBand on my phone and mess with little EQs, like very, very basic EQs, like the treble of the vocals or like the bass of the vocals. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But yeah, you just play with the EQs. Yeah. Nah, you just play with the EQs of that vocal, and that's what I would do. And don't get me wrong, bro. In the beginning, everything is trash, bro. Like there's nobody's like that off top. Like even Michael Jackson had to get groomed to be Michael Jackson. But yeah, so I just kept doing that, and then I just kept doing it over and over and over again until, and then even the software would update. So I would go ahead and download the newest software of GarageBand, and like I wasn't even using like the top of the line stuff like Logic and like Pro Tools and others like that.
Right.
But I would just keep working at it and playing with it, because I'm not giving specifics right now because there's no, I don't want people to think that there's a right or wrong way to make music.
Right.
Because like, bro, like the songs that are doing the most numbers for me right now are songs that I recorded on my phone. Like I don't even use the headphone piece no more. I use the mic that's on my iPhone right now.
Right.
And fortunately enough for me, I started doing that way back when, and I was learning that software way back when. So now when Apple started to realize that people were starting to do this, because I'm not the only one, they were updating their software as far as GarageBand. They were updating their own stuff in their phones as far as like the cameras and the microphones and everything in their phones. So fortunately enough for me and that software kind of met like to where, okay, I can still put out professional sounding and quality stuff while still using my phone. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, there's definitely a difference between doing that and then full-on production studio sound.
Of course. Right.
But to the general audience, it's like I was able to do what I needed to do to get my point across effectively.
For sure.
And so, but yeah, with that, going back to how I did it, it's just playing with it, man. Just consistently playing with it, like being consistent. That's one of the things that's gonna get you like over the top. Like if you're consistent, that's gonna be somebody who's just talented any day.
Yeah.
So, and then people gotta keep seeing it. You gotta keep seeing it. Be familiar with it. I became familiar with how that system works of like recording on your phone, and I'm not unfamiliar with the studio setting still. But for me, that was just most convenient for me at the time, especially for somebody who didn't have a budget to go to the studio all the time or being able to record. But yeah, just constantly hitting it like a daily thing. Like Steph Curry don't go in the gym and shoot 10 shots and be out.
Right, for sure.
Steph Curry goes in there, he practices all those things every day. And he got 4 rings now, but he's still going in there and practicing it every day because there's still always something. Like I was watching the game before too. I'm kind of sidetracking, but I was watching the finals. And I was like, dang, like Steph is still missing. Even after all the times that he's working out, you can still miss a shot.
Right.
You will still miss. He's the best shooter in the world. But and like think about it, a good shooting percentage in the NBA is like 40-something%. It's not even half.
Not even 50. Right.
That's all I'm saying. So just being consistent will get you where you want to be. You also have to be consistent with a purpose. So be consistent and with the mindset of mastering your craft. Doesn't mean you'll fully master it, but you'll get to the point where it's like I'm pretty damn close.
Right.
You can't tell me nothing about this.
Right.
So that's where the point like I'm at like
Steph Curry in the book.
Yeah, Steph Curry.
Yeah, like I can.
Steph Curry on
There's
Keep recording.
fans, right? And there's always more to go. There's always another level to go.
All right, of course. Yeah.
But yeah, as far as that, just keep playing with it, man. Anybody out there, just keep doing it, bro. Whether you like to cook, whether you like to wash cars, whatever the case may be, just keep doing it and do it with a purpose and with a written plan, because it's what you talked about before, like the written plan, and follow that. It's as cliche as that sounds, bro.
No.
That's what that shit is.
Exactly.
So,
All right. So if you're in the closet recording by clothes, don't give
keep
up.
doing it, bro. I still do that to this day, bro. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Like,
That's what I was
Hey,
talking
we
about.
get it. Right.
Figure it out.
like,
The more shoes in there, the merrier.
right. I'm pretty sure you didn't start here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, literally in a garage, like a garage at the house. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
For sure.
Yeah, get your break done for $40.
Right. Back then, for a wing in there, a good old drink, you'd be all right.
Yeah.
So like, what was that first song for you where you felt like, all right, I gotta shoot a video of this song.
I gotta shoot.
People gotta hear it. I gotta shoot it.
First song I thought that was like the shit.
Yeah.
I never shot a video for it. I made it in high school.
Wow.
What was that song
Spin the
called?
block on it.
Right, I was just thinking, bring it back.
Nah, it was called No Other. It was a little like summery vibe song, and even still now, like I thought that song was the shit. Like I got like 400 or 500 views or whatever on SoundCloud, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah, like my friends are starting to fuck with me now. Because before I was like, I was the choir kid. I was like, I mean, I always kind of messed with everybody, but I was a kid that sang. Like I sang the national anthem for basketball games and stuff like that. But I was also on the team. You know what I mean? So like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like I was like, oh yeah, I'm like Aaron, yeah, he sings. And then I came with that, and they were like, okay, cool, this vibe, this is cool.
Right.
But that one, yeah, I felt like that was a breaking point for me to realizing like, and then I would have conversations with my brothers. They're like, man, what do you think a hit is? And then I actually have to ask myself that question because they wouldn't give me the answer to what I think I thought a hit was. You know what a hit is, like something that you just feel it, like right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I had to start asking myself what I thought a hit was, and then I made that. And I thought that was a hit. Like you go back and find it's called No Other. And I'm sure it's still on SoundCloud. Yeah, bro. I made it. I was like 16.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then once I started to think like that, like what do I think a hit is? What do I think is genuinely good music that people can feel and relate to? Once I thought about that, like, and then like still maintain what I like and who I am, without having to like rap about other stuff that's not me.
Right.
Once I was able to mix those two things together, what I thought was a hit, and myself into one song, then I just kept pumping them out after that time. Like, yeah.
He pulling them over here like they pull it out this back pocket.
It came to a point where like I tried to do this campaign where like I would make a song a day and drop a song a day, not make a song a day. Like I was dropping a song a day on my own. Like I would pull up to I was going to Corsicana when my girl was going to school. And we would be chilling in there, and I'm like, dang, I gotta go make this song. I'll go out to the car and record it on my MacBook in the car, just so I could drop it the next day.
Yeah.
Like, I was living in Austin with my brother. He went to school out in Austin, and the roommates would be too loud. So I would go down to my car, record the song in my car, because I had to drop it the next. But I was doing it every day. I got to like 180 songs before I was like, man, shit. But just that consistency, like, because now I'm a better songwriter because of it. Now, like, I'm a better composer because of it. You know, like stuff like that. And there's still more to go. Yeah. You know? So,
you shoot your shot.
Yeah, exactly. I was in the gym.
Exactly.
I was in the gym. And then, like I wasn't afraid to, like, put some stuff together that people might, like I was making what I thought was good music. Which I still believe some of those songs were good music. Like I said at the beginning, you're gonna miss some shots.
For sure.
But you gotta keep doing it, and then you'll feel burnt out. But you gotta be consistent. So like I was consistent in that. That season was over, so I found another way to make myself efficient. Like if you're in a basketball game and you missing shots, I keep referring to basketball because that's what I did. But if you're in a basketball game and you missing shots, and you're the go-to guy, you gotta find another way to be effective in the game. So another way to be effective in the game might be you passing the ball, getting assists, or might be you playing defense. And then once you do that, like the rest of you're gonna get your confidence back in yourself, and then the rest of everything else is gonna fall into place. So you're gonna get back on like your scoring and everything else. You know what I mean? You're gonna gel more with your teammates because you're finding other ways to be effective for everybody.
Draymond Green.
Facts, like that man averaged like 6 points a game.
Right, pushing people.
Right, like he does. Yeah, he found his way to be effective. If it's me, like if I'm the nigga that gotta get in your head and like get you upset to get you off.
And that's what he does. He's that.
And Steph is just gonna pull up, shoot the ball.
You looking at him pissed off, he over there raining.
Facts. Like so that's what that is.
I have a story. I told him one time, I was like, look, bro, you're not making hits today. You're gonna make a regular song today. Like, you're just gonna, just put some shit out there. Come on, man.
Right.
He did the opposite.
Hey, it's in him.
I don't think he cannot. I don't think he cannot make like just a regular cool song.
It's a beautiful thing though. That's a beautiful curse to have.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't make a regular song.
Yeah. They
played that shit. I'm like, bro. We just had this conversation.
I told you. Yeah, but now also that goes like you play me something and I just feel it like then like because I listen to lots of beats at a time. Like I'll probably go to listen like 50 beats at a time. I don't know if that's a lot or not, but for me that's a lot.
I mean for me that's
right. That was like
that sounds very indecisive.
I'll go through 50 beats at a time. And then whatever, like I just naturally.
How much of a beat do you have to hear before you realize it's a beat for you or not?
Sometimes it's like 5 seconds, and I'm like, no, next, because like the intro has to catch you as well. And sometimes like I'll listen like halfway through a beat. It just really depends. Like 9 times out of 10, as soon as you hear a song, you that's your first impression. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some songs do have to grow on you, whatever.
Sure.
But as soon as you hear a song, like you know if that's gonna go or not.
Right.
Like, you know what? No matter what genre it is, like you know, like you hear Adele, "Hello from the Other Side." Hello, like that's that you know that's going.
Right.
Yeah. Or like you hear like Young Thug, Ski.
Yeah.
You know that song's gonna go.
Yeah.
You know that song's gonna go.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Just from the way the beat drops,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
just from the way the keys hit. It doesn't matter. So
Real
like,
boys, too.
yeah, facts,
Yeah,
right?
real boys,
Yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, that's really how I go through my process. Like listen to beats and whatever comes naturally, like whatever melody comes naturally, or like if a line comes through my head naturally, I'll record that real quick, or like I'll write the line down real quick, and then after that I will do like a rough recording just so I can feel it, everything. But if the process is moving smoothly for me, borderline effortless, then I go through with it full-heartedly. You know what I mean? And then I make it the best piece of work that I can. But then also there's some cases where I'll halfway make a song and I'm like, man, this is not working. So I'll give myself space and then I'll come back to it like a week later and finish that thing and it'll go crazy. Yeah. Like, so that's really
That guy's an animal.
Hey, I see. Hey, I'm ready to hear the real thing too. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's talk about 10K, man. Let's talk about the single.
10K. What's about it, man?
How did you come up with that?
The visual or like the song?
The song,
bro, really just natural, bro. So like what I like to do is it's cliche, but I like to talk about like what I like, what I do, and like what I got going on, or where I'm going, where I see myself. So like as you've been counting up all these minutes, I promise you another touch of relax. So like there's a point in my life where like I can't chill. Like, you know, I gotta get it, I gotta go.
Right.
Like what not boozy, what see what I'm saying? I gotta get it, I gotta go. Nigga, I fuck bitch, you better watch your hoe. Like I gotta get it, I gotta go. Like I gotta like but yeah, that's really just about like where I'm at in my mind. Like I'm talking about like I feel like I'm that nigga. Like you know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm in that zone.
Right.
I feel like it's just a second before anything takes off. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm at a point where I'm very confident in what I do, and I have confidence in my skill set to where like you can't tell me no. You gotta feel me. Like I'm not giving you a choice but to feel me.
Exactly.
Right.
So yeah, that's where I was at with this song. Like as soon as, but that's not where I was at when I heard the beat. I was just like, yeah. And then the rhythm, and then the words came.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I didn't go into this song like, man, this is what I'm gonna talk about in this song. This is what, you know what I mean? Because then I feel like once you do that, you kind of box yourself in.
Sure.
Like now I have to talk about this, and then that's where writer's block comes in and stuff like that. But if it flows, if it's natural, then it's gonna keep going. And sometimes you'll still get writer's block and stuff like that, but it's a little bit easier to keep going when something's natural.
Right.
So that's really just how I work.
And then it's just a creative process, man.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta be able to see it.
Yeah.
And how you just, let the beat play. All right, hold on, wait.
Yeah.
All right, play it again. He played it again. He'll stop it again. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see it in real life at one point. Like, I go to see.
Oh yeah. Definitely got
you can pull it one time.
I bring food. You know what I mean? I'm good. I bring food, Kool-Aid, whatever you need. You know what I mean?
I like Kool-Aid. Side note, y'all, you put sugar in your Kool-Aid?
What? You don't?
I don't put sugar. If I drink Kool-Aid, I don't put sugar in the Kool-Aid.
You don't put sugar in the Kool-Aid?
Nah, you just put more Kool-Aid in the Kool-Aid.
You make yourself feel
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever had the what is it? The lemonade, the what's it like Lifetime?
Yeah, the Lifetime.
Right, I don't know.
Like something
the shit
lemonade.
that you pour in the water.
Yeah, not the small one. It's like a tub of the yellow lemonade. It's got like a little wooden sign.
Oh yeah.
Country time. Yeah, I put a whole bunch of shit in there.
No sugar.
No sugar.
Nah, what do you need? Y'all crazy. What do you need extra sugar for?
I'm puzzled.
I am puzzled.
Like I want to try your lemonade concoction.
It's fire, bro. Come on, man.
Let me know the conversation. I'm bringing the cheese. bringing the chicken, y'all bring the country time with no sugar. I'm trying to see.
Yo, you know how much sugar
in the pot.
you know how much sugar is in that shit, bro, already? Bro, that shit is you drink that,
It gotta be tart.
yes, I know, but you can do that without sugar.
Sugar tart.
Yeah, I gotta see this. Like,
Like, yeah, I gotta see what you're
for
talking
real.
about.
You don't cook with salt either.
Nah, hell no, no salt.
He's talking about cooking with salt.
Oh, cooking with salt. Nah, we use like regular like Tony Satchers or whatever the case.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
My mom can cook. Don't get me wrong. My mom, my grandma, they can cook. Yeah, but it's not.
Nah, I ain't questioning the food, but this
Nah.
drinking.
Yeah, the drink, I'm puzzled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very puzzled by this. Right.
No sugar.
Right.
Come on.
Flame that boy.
Right, yeah. Put in the comments.
In the
Blame the
comments.
Lord. It's all
Are y'all putting sugar in y'all
Right,
Kool-Aid?
right. That's
Nah,
a real
tell us
question.
Be real too. Don't do it
Please
just like
let us
everybody else
know.
is saying it. Be
Please
real with
let us
yourself.
Do you use sugar and Kool-Aid or just add more
real,
Kool-Aid? Like,
Please be real.
well, got a powder drink.
Come on.
I'm puzzled. Like,
It's kind of chalky.
Yo, y'all gonna.
How
Man.
do you survive with that? I know
Right.
it all don't
Just-
dissolve.
Yo, yes it does. You gotta mix it, bro. That's the problem. That's why y'all don't even want to take the time to mix it right. Y'all just want
have
to
a drink.
taste right. Y'all want to taste
drink,
right
yeah,
now. You
right.
want to drink right now. You gotta put some
Yeah.
love in that. Nah.
love is in the sugar. That's what the love is.
How long does it take you to
Y'all
make
live. Not long, bro. I put some in there. If I need some more, I put the whole thing in there, bro. It does not matter. Like,
that? Wow.
Hey, we're gonna have us a country time taste test.
for sure, we can come back on here and do the taste
Say
test.
less.
Cool. I will bring the tub and bring it back on here, and we will have a taste test.
So do you eat cereal?
Hell yeah, I eat cereal.
Alright, so do you put the cereal before the milk or the milk before the
I put
cereal?
the cereal before. If you put milk in before your cereal, you're weird. I'm sorry. I got a good friend of mine. Come on. I got a good.
Powder crazy.
Right.
But that's weird. Okay.
Hell yeah, that's weird. What type of serial killer vibes are you on to put milk in before the cereal? How do you know how much cereal how do you know how much milk you're gonna need for the cereal? I'm just pouring milk before the cereal.
But when you finish eating cereal, you want some more. You're basically doing
No.
that.
So you telling me you poured the milk in before your cereal?
Never. But I was saying like
Like
if you
you add
milk in the
more
bowl still.
That's unjustifiable, bro. I don't care. That's
That is
unjustifiable.
true, though. That is true. That is
No,
true.
I don't even care.
So we gotta have a cereal test and a country time
Yeah,
test.
I get my Frosted Flakes. You get your or if you get the off-brand Frosted Flakes, like we used to do sometimes.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah, you put
definitely
sugar
about the
on
off brand before.
Nah, bro, they can't, bro.
You say
we used to get
sugar
the
O's?
off-brand.
He didn't
The
put
off-
sugar on the off-brand.
Oh,
The off-brand Frosted Flakes, bro.
I'm talking
I used to pour it in my bowl, and then look, I almost said poured in my milk.
See what I'm telling yourself now.
I used to pour it in the bowl, bro, and you would pick up one of the flakes and have a fucking clump of sugar on that thing.
Nah, facts. I
Dang.
thought you was talking about like the corn flakes.
No.
Cause like them.
No,
like,
I
them
never
off-brand.
eat those. I will never touch those ever in life. Only time I put sugar, like you get what snack crackle pop? What is
Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
I couldn't think
I
of.
mean, you said things. So it's
I
not
was about to
right.
say crispity
Whoa.
pops, something like that. That's one of the off-brand. That's off-brand. But yeah, I put sugar on those. I put mad sugar in those. That has to have sugar. You just eating a bunch of like
Rice.
milk and air, fried rice, like real fried, like
literally.
yeah.
So what you drinking when you drink Kool-Aid with no sugar? Powder.
Oh my God. You gotta just put enough of the Kool-Aid. Yeah, mix it in, bro, and mix it in good. Get just a little bit of ice if you got to.
Wait, so what food is like? What's popular in
Connecticut?
versus here?
Depends. If you go to like the corner store, get you Jamaican beef patty, get you bacon, egg, and cheese.
I like Jamaican.
Jamaican beef patty is crazy. But you gotta go to the corner store though. Get them. We used to have a corner store right in the street. I'll get me like they used to sell Jolly Ranchers for 5 cents.
For sure.
So they were like 30 cents. Give me some Jolly Ranchers, get a Jamaican beef patty, and then you can buy like a bag of little 50-cent, 25-cent bag of chips.
Facts. They definitely went up since.
And they all had all different types. Like they didn't just have regular. I'm not gonna lie though, I didn't hear about, and I'm sure they had it there. I never heard about like hot Cheetos until I came down here. But they had mad different like types of
Did they have hot
chips
fries?
and stuff. Yeah. Hot
Oh.
fries was the shit. Hot fries, and then like the cheddar fries. That was mine. That was me.
I remember those
I'm
cheddar fries. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yep. Bro, even crazy thing is, I never heard of a hot and spicy till I came out here. It's just a McChicken.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is.
That's the sort of thing for
You
sure.
from up north?
Right.
I'll get you a McChicken now, no hot spice. But yeah,
Yeah.
like Jamaican beef patties, your bacon, egg, and cheese. My mom had this friend, her family owned, what was she, Puerto Rican? Their family had a restaurant. Like, so you get the fried plantains, you get the arroz con pollo.
Hold on, actually came by.
Chill. I don't speak Spanish at all. Don't let me fool you. Do not let me fool you. This is Taco Bell, bro. I just caught on what she said. Yeah. Shit, I did not speak a lick of Spanish, bro. I just said
You
what
could have fooled me.
it just sounds right. So I said,
Better roll out the tongue.
Right. Whoa.
Hey yo.
How did tongue rolling? Wow.
It's really like out there, yeah. There's no like you know, New Orleans says like seafoods, that's their thing. Like
Right.
Houston's got so many different types. I don't know what
Houston
Houston
doesn't have a
is.
thing.
Houston, yeah, it's got so
Maybe
many.
barbecue,
everything.
they'll claim barbecue. But
Barbecue, maybe.
I mean,
Everywhere out here is a steakhouse though. There's so many
No,
steakhouses
definitely a
out
lot of steakhouses.
here. Yeah.
What you think when you first saw crawfish? I know I ain't got no crawfish.
Nah, they don't do crawfish up there. I tried it maybe once or twice before.
That
I
ain't
can't do crawfish.
Too much work.
Yeah, it's too much. First off, it's too much work for that little
baby meat. I said the same thing.
little ass baby shrimp. And then once I found out it's like a cockroach of the sea or something like that.
Right.
I'm like, bro, y'all eating straight bottom feeders? And
You eat burgers?
hey, come,
No.
burgers? You said burgers?
Yeah.
That's not a bottom. That's a cow, bro. It's a cow.
He tried it.
That's not no pork burger. I mean, that's different. You say like pig and stuff like that.
Right.
Like
I
pork
did
and
try it with the
You
cat.
did try it.
Yeah. But
You eat pig too? You eat bacon?
yeah, mainly we eat turkey. I just started eating like
Turkey
regular
bacon.
bacon. We switched to turkey bacon a long time ago. But yeah, bro. There's no like set thing. There's a lot of like Jamaicans up north. There's a lot of Puerto Ricans up north. So you get a lot of mixes like that type of stuff. But yeah, there's really no one set thing that people like eat out there.
Have a travel out there and try it out.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So at the end of this, we want y'all to answer. Y'all put sugar in your Kool-Aid or your lemonade? And we're gonna have to have a special episode where he
A special episode, even if it's like 5-10 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
I just want to prove to y'all that, cause I can't leave the show and thinking like, damn, maybe I need to start putting some sugar in my food. No, y'all gonna have to try it.
That's a new segment we're gonna have to start.
Facts.
Chasing-
Mukbang. That's what they call it, the
Yeah.
little
Mukbang,
mukbang.
yeah. We on
Facts.
all that, for sure.
Make sure you
Need
shout out.
need about 50% or whatever this.
We'll feed you.
35. Nah.
Pot of lemonade.
He gonna throw it in there every time.
Every time.
Yeah, you know I like being on stage with the pot of lemonade.
Yeah, pot.
You gonna never live that down.
Right?
You gonna put it to the studio. I brought the Kool-Aid with no sugar.
Right. Right.
Nah, man. Make sure you shout out your social medias. New single that's out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, social security number, address.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 157.
Whoa.
I'm buying. Cut it.
Sounds like.
Cut right now, right? Right. Credit card number, CCV,
Right. All that.
But now you can find me on Instagram at whoisaaronpage, Twitter _APARO_, TikTok whoisaaronpage, YouTube just look me up, Aaron Page. Really, everything's Aaron Page, man. So just find me out there. New single, 10K. Just dropped not too long ago with the visual. We're moving and shaking, man. We got more coming too, so make sure y'all tap into that, man. We put a lot into our entire production, man, just to make sure that people can feel it and rock with it. So 10K, that's out. Go ahead and get that.
Y'all gonna be seeing a lot more of them, man. Make sure y'all tap in.
Facts.
Tune in with the guy, man.
Sure, not the last time.
We got some
Right.
challenges and stuff coming up to
Right.
10K, so
Right.
y'all stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned. Stay
We're
tuned
gonna
for
put
sure.
something together. Probably get y'all some Kool-Aid with no sugar.
Yeah. Tap in with this man. He's a powder.
Yeah, you know what?
king.
Hey, whoever can comment the most on my 10K video, I'll send you a pack personally from me.
Mixed by you.
Mixed by me.
Okay,
Mixed by me.
okay.
Mixed by me.
Lemonade
Yeah,
pack.
just so you feel what I'm feeling.
You gotta
Just-
sign the bottle. You gotta sign.
For sure, man. Hey, Level Up Podcast, man. We thank you for coming by, stopping by, gracing
Yes,
us
sir.
on
Thank
here
you,
some of the
man.
music live, and hey, check the man out.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it, man. Aaron Page.